to another episode of For the Dolls podcast with your host, John the Doll. Hello, welcome back, honey. Okay, dolls. So today we're basically gonna do a verbal vision board. Instead of doing a physical one, we're gonna divulge into doing a verbal vision board. And by I say we're gonna, as in more than just I, it's because I'm introducing my homegirl, my sister, my bestie again. Back
Hey
for part
y'all.
two.
Lovely to be here again. I'm always here behind the scenes,
Always.
but to be back in the camera, I love it here.
Okay, face, get into the glam. Hello. Always the face is always hello. Done by the key to great makeup. Get up to it.
Literally. We was literally just playing around with colors.
Yeah. Yes.
It's
Doing
a
different
colorful
swatches.
day. It's a colorful look.
If you see, you peep the little color. Yeah, doing a little different, doing a little more abstract liner.
It's cute.
Yeah. But now we're gonna divulge and get into it. So, dolls, this episode is gonna be broken up into different segments so that it translates better overall. So we're gonna start off with segment 1, which is where are we now? Let's do a quick check-in. Jobs, vibes, emotional state.
So, yet again, we are working together.
Still working together, just like last episode. Nothing has changed.
Third job together, and I've been how many years? I think 4 years already, and then you just made a year, right?
I'll be 2 years in November, so yeah, I'm like a year and a few months.
Yeah.
Still at Jefferson Pulmonary, still doing our big one or whatever.
Yes, we are.
The baddest of the hold. I love y'all watching. Y'all know I love y'all when I send it to y'all.
We gotta hold the office down.
We holding the office down.
Always.
The face card's never declining. Never declining. Okay, so that's the job check-in. There's really not much to it.
Oh. Same old.
Literally the same stuff we talked about in the last episode with the job is the same stuff now. Still the crazy patients, the doctor stuff.
It's getting better though.
It has a stage, you know?
Yeah.
But we're making it do what it do. Getting into it or whatever. What's your emotional state right now? How are you feeling emotionally?
I feel like 2025 has definitely been doing its big one.
It's coming swinging.
No, literally. I felt like, okay, I walked into the year like real positive. I'm like, this is gonna be like a different year. Of course, like you always do every year. Like you always want the year to start off great. Always have high expectations, and literally, I think that like
this is gonna be my year.
January was good, and then February came, and it just started rolling with the punches. And ever since then, it's just been like back to back events, and it sucks. But it's like we're still here, and God got me, so that's all there really is to it. But definitely, I hope like starting in the summer and like the fall, the rest of the year is definitely more positive. Because I don't know how many more sessions I could book with my therapist. Okay. Like I feel like he's tired of me.
He loves you. He loves you.
I know he does. But how do you feel?
Emotionally right now, I feel good now. I had like a little thing or whatever that everybody around me knows. There's really not much to divulge into. It was just a little health scare. But got that cleared today, so feeling in a better mood, okay? Fuck it.
Good.
But besides that, I feel like I've been good. 2025 has definitely come in swinging. And I'd say more so for those around me, but I'm such an empath that like I feel with my girls. Like so it's been rough, okay? But we're trying to push through, persevering, push each other through the year. And yeah, that would honestly be like my emotional I feel like state right now. There's not much else to it. Another topic that I want to dive into is where you thought you would be now versus the reality of where we are now. I'm going to let you start it off, and then I'll start the next little end to the segment.
So I feel like for that topic, I'm just somebody that really has high expectations for myself. So like the slight bit of change of my plans like just gives me like mad anxiety. Like I feel like my whole world is crashing down.
Yeah, like when there's a slight wrench, I'm like, hold on.
Yeah,
hold on. Now my plan, like my plan is so different now. How can I figure it out?
Honestly, like I'm not a spontaneous person at all. Like I'm very like to the book. Like I'm a planner. Like I need my whole life planned. Like if I can remind myself when to take a shower, when to eat, like
at
when
the same
to do
time every day.
Yes, like no, that's how
like
planned
boring.
out I am.
That's too routine.
No, like that's just how I function. Like I can't.
That's where we're like.
I can't do no. Like if you were to ask me right now, like oh my god, let's drive to New York and let's go do Like I would think about it for too long.
Yeah,
because
like she wouldn't just
like,
be like, okay, like let's get up and go. Like she wouldn't just pack a bag and like get up. Like
no, I had to think about
but
outfits.
no shame. My other sister girl right here, Miss Bookie Boo Bree, she would get up, pack her bag, and we right to New York right now. Mm-hmm. But that's the difference in being spontaneous and not being as spontaneous. Mm-hmm. But it also depends, because for certain things, I'm not that spontaneous. Yeah. Like, it really depends what vibe I'm in, what you catch me in. So where do you think, where do you picture yourself now versus where you're at?
I think having those high expectations for myself and like trying to plan out month by month, like what I would want done, you know, what goal I want to accomplish, what I want to change in my life, with my business, with my job, my relationships with friends and family, and then like just things like punching and then life just life, and I feel like it just kind of alters my reality and just gives me a lot of anxiety. Like it really just stresses me out. And you know, I just hope that within these next couple of months I can change that mindset that I have with myself and try to get back that part that I was so excited to change and like, you know, do things differently. Right. Because I feel like, I don't know, right now times are just crazy. And I feel like everything is just happening to everybody, and it just really is just really, reality is really kicking in. Like life is so short. You really got to do what you got to do. Like, and it sucks, but you know, we're here and we're pushing through, and I just hope for the best for everybody. Like, you know, what I have planned, what you have planned, what you have planned, like, I just hope we make it through, because you really don't know.
Like, I feel like that's the reality of now. Like, not even like where we would see ourselves, that's just the reality of it. Like, versus even saying like where we would see ourselves, that's just the reality of what it is.
And just the reality of being an adult. Because I feel like I was just, it's weird being in your 20s. In a 0.5 of a second. Like it's weird being in your 20s, because like part of you is like, damn, I was just young. Like I really didn't even think about none of this stuff. Yeah. And now like mid-20s, it's like, oh my god, I'm really experiencing like adulthood, like
and it's scary going through like adult things you haven't had to go through before.
No, like, especially not being able to navigate it, or like not having those right resources to figure things out. It just makes it 10 times more harder, because it makes you feel alone. So it sucks, but I feel like having a good sisterhood and friends and people that really do care about you and try to help you figure things out. Yeah, help you figure things out with you, like that holds weight. So I feel like, you know, everybody needs a sister. Okay. Everybody.
And if you know, we got our little sisters group chat, the four of us, me and Mari, Bray Key. You know what's funny though? I don't think we actually have like a group picture of all of us. Like we're always together, but like we really don't. When we're dressed together, it just never works out that we all get a group picture. Like at all the events we've been to together, even when we haven't gone together, but like we've met up there because it was still like, you know, somebody else's
and
party.
And at that, we really are video people.
Like, yeah, like we take videos with each other. We take more videos
than pictures.
I'll have some videos somewhere. We're all find some videos. We're
hunting. And even if it's not one, we'll just add different ones of
I'll just put different pictures of me with everybody else. Literally. I know I got my pictures with at least all my sisters. Okay. So yeah. If the 15-year-old us could see us now, what do you think they'd say? Granted, I won't say 15, because let's say we met 2018 is 2025. Yeah. So that's 7 years.
I was 18.
I'm 23. You're what, 2 years older?
Yeah, so you were 16.
2, so I was 16. Okay, so if 16 and 18-year-old us could see us now, what do you think they'd say? And then I'll say what I think they'd say.
Honestly, I feel like for me, but I honestly feel like we're kind of like thinking the same thing. I don't know, like meeting John and having him as a friend. What?
I didn't picture us here.
No, it's so weird because I feel like I did. But this is my problem. I'm a very possessive person. So like once I like you,
she is,
and I like the type of person like, that like, you are, like I'm gonna make you mine. Yeah. Like you're gonna be my friend. Like you're gonna be my best friend. Like, and I literally told you that too. I was already plotting. Like I don't care who your best friend is. Once they slide out, I'm right in there. And that's literally what happened.
She manifested me with
literally. I feel like I manifest all my friends. Like once I meet them and I'm like, oh my god, you're so like same thing with Bree too. Like I was like, oh my god, she's so pretty. That's gonna be my friend.
And I seen you or whatever. I was like, oh yeah, like I know, like, that's gonna be my friend. Like, I was like, she's cute, and granted, she was in her situation, like, she was in her little relationship, and she was more quiet and reserved. But I was like, no, I was like, I'm gonna get her. Like, that's gonna be my friend.
Yeah.
And that's one of my closest girls. Like, that's my everyday girlie.
Literally.
Shout outs to you, sister. What do you think they would say though? Like, what do you think 15-year-old you would say? Because I'm gonna say from my perspective, yeah, 18-year-old you.
I feel like 18-year-old me would just be like exactly what I said. Like, I got what I wanted. Thank you. Okay. Literally, that's it. But at the same time, like, you gotta understand.
Think about like where we've grown though from when we're 15.
Yeah, that's like I'm gonna be like completely honest. Okay. Like when I first met John, I've never had a friend that was younger than me. Like
I attract older friends.
Yeah, like I always had older friends or like my same age. So like meeting John, it was like, oh, he's so cute. Like he's so tiny. He's a baby. And like,
it was 2 years, yeah. Y'all. Like, relax.
And then like working with him, and then like we would take the bus together sometimes. I was just like, oh, like I hope he gets home safe. Like this is gonna break my heart.
Mind you, she gets home after me. Like I get off the bus way in advance before her. She still gotta take like another bus at that time to get home, and I'm home.
I can live a little farther. Yeah. Yeah, like down north. But yeah, I feel like at first it was just more so like, like I don't know because he's younger, and I just didn't know like because I never talked to anybody that was younger than me, and I'm just like everybody around me that was older was always talking shit like, oh no, I would never have friends. I would never do with somebody younger than me. Da, 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 da. So I just had that mindset.
It's a maturity thing though.
Yeah, like I just had that mindset. I'm like, yeah, no, like I don't want to deal with nobody that's immature in my life. Like, But like the more that I hung out and like we talked, and like it was just good vibes. Like, cause there's people that I just meet and I could just tell they just give me pick me vibes or like just nasty. Like just not my cup of tea. Like their aura is not it. Yeah, like it's just not for me. But I feel like with you, like you were just like genuinely you. Like you didn't care about no one's opinion. Like you were just free spirited. Like you just wanted to be yourself. Like you didn't want to be anybody else. So I appreciate stuff like that. And I'm just like, okay, like he could, we're cool. So like having you on Instagram and like DMing from time to time, I didn't mind it because I'm like, he's cool. Like hanging out for the first time when we went to the mall. I was like, okay, this was cute. Like now I was like, okay, this is a caliber friend. Like this is a friend. Yeah. And then like we just talked more, and then we finally worked the same job. I feel like once we worked that same job, it was over.
Like once we did our second job together. Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely raps. Like that was like, oh yeah, that's my girl. Okay. So what 15-year-old, well, 16. I was 16. Yeah, I was 16. Yeah. 16-year-old me, I wouldn't say I pictured us here. Not because I didn't think we'd be friends. Like when we met, I knew like we would be cool. I didn't know like how long it would last, and I didn't know like I'd be doing the podcast, you'd be doing makeup, because that was still when I first met you. That was still before you really were doing makeup. Because I love one of the original muses. Let's clock it. The first muse, if we're really gonna get into it, but I swear I already got into it, and I'm always saying it. I don't care. I don't care. But yeah, so I didn't just like see us like with what we have now in life, and like our relationship with the trips we've taken together and the different stages we've seen each other go through, and like comfort each other through, be there with each other, and like just evolve together as friends. So yeah, I didn't see that happening in a sense. So I feel like 16-year-old me would be like, oh, y'all did it. Like, I'm so proud of y'all for last thing. Like, y'all are doing the thing, and like give us our flowers that we deserve. That's where sure. I'd close that chapter out. So, dog, moving on to segment 2, which is Dream Big or Die Trying. We're going to list our dream scenarios without limit. So, let's start off with, where do you want to live?
So, I actually have a couple places that I would think that I would want to move to. Let's
say 3?
Yeah. So, I feel
like that's a fair amount.
Yeah. I feel like one of them is definitely Italy. So pretty. So pretty.
Do you have a specific spot you have in mind?
I don't because I've never been there before. And I feel like I don't want to be one of those people that just like look at videos and just like determine. Like I'm someone that needs to see things. Because like a popular city to everybody is probably like not my cup of tea, because I don't like even though I grew up in the city, like I prefer to be quiet. Like no, but like I don't want to be too far out. Like like in Philly, like people live in like northeast of Salem. Like I would want to be there and then be able like accessible to the city. still, but like just not deep into it. Like I still need that like privacy and like quietness, no one bothering me. I want no neighbors, no nothing. Um, so yeah, like it's just something that I would have to like definitely go on a trip and like just drive around, see the vibes, see how the people are in each little towns, and make my determination on that. But like that's definitely some place that I want to visit, and I think I would like to. Yeah, for sure. Um,
Definitely so that. That's one of mine as well.
Yeah, so pretty.
So I guess we could go back and forth. That's one of mine as well. Yes. So she already said it. I'm not even gonna get too into it. But if from seeing videos, I'm gonna be the one that says from seeing videos. I would want to say probably Sicily or Venice. Maybe Rome. A little bit.
Something different. I really want to visit Hawaii. Like I feel like Hawaii is so beautiful. Like I'm a views type of girl. Move to Hawaii. Yeah, like I'm a views type of girl. Like the views, the mountains, the flowers. Like oh my, I love my life. Like waking up every day and being able to see that, like my normal day to day life, I would love life. Like I would have no complaints. That's definitely somewhere I would go. I guess my last one I could try. I don't know. Like I want to say the U.S., but like I'm just like I don't really care for it. Could say a state, a city. No, yeah. So like I think like state wise, I do like Texas. I just wouldn't move to Houston. Like I would definitely be like in a city like not too far, but like not too close. Okay. Because I do really like Texas, and like their houses are beautiful and not that expensive and huge too. Yeah, nice and I like that. It'd be hot, but you get nice weather. And I really say Texas because I always said as a little kid that if I was to ever get rich, I want to get a barn and like just get like rescue animals in there. So I feel like Texas would be so perfect. You give me such that. Yeah, that's cute. That's so cute. So okay, my first one was Italy. My second one, I'm gonna have to say like I need like an island. Like I need to be like Bora Bora in the Bahamas. Like I need a house like on the beach front. Like I walk out to the beach and the ocean front coming up. Yeah, that's the water in me. Like I need that water coming up to my house. Like I need that. So I'm gonna say like Bora Bora. I do like Bora Bora, but that's too like in the water. I feel like. Yeah. Maybe like Bahamas, something like that. Something around like that coast. My third one, I'm gonna go for honestly somewhere in Canada. Like give me like Montreal, give me Quebec, like give me like the French Canadians because I also want to do France. So that's why I'm going for the French Canadians because I would also want to do Canada. It's my meat in the middle. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if you moved there because I'll be visiting all the time. Which one? To Canada. I always wanted to go to Canada. Me too. Yeah. We're kind of planning. Hello. Okay. So moving on to what would your ideal job / lifestyle look like? I'm gonna start with mine. My ideal job, if I could honestly, genuinely pick, would just be to. I don't know. Like that's so hard. Like it's so hard because I could say so many different things that I see for myself that I want for myself, but it's a dream. So actually, I could say it all. Yeah. Like okay, I would honestly be like I wouldn't even have to work. I would already be an entrepreneur. It would already be built up running. I'm just working to work at this point, doing things to do them. I would have this brand deals. I would have it all, no shade. I would just be doing it to do it. I would be married rich too. That wasn't a question, but I would already be married rich, so I'm really just doing it to do it. But even if I wasn't married rich, I would be doing it for myself and my friends, okay? Because if I'm up, my girls is up. We all up. Like it. We on a PJ. Um, like an influencer, I would still want to be doing my podcast. Like, baby, let me host the Oscars. Let me host the BET Awards. Like, baby, let me be a TV host. Put me on TV. Give me my own show. Give me a telenovela. Give me a movie. Give me something. That's what I see for myself. Like, I could really see you doing like the BET Awards. Yeah, like let me be the host. Like I would just be like, yes, let's get on my girl. I feel like everybody gonna be hyped. Yes, I would turn it out. Turn up the broom. So yeah, that would be my ideal dream. My lifestyle, traveling and making money in my sleep, honey. That would be my dream lifestyle if I had to pick. That simple. I'm not even gonna get too much into it. And big, big lifestyle, luxurious. I think my dream lifestyle would definitely be being able to not care what the price tag say.
Same. That's what I mean by being
like,
luxurious. Like, I'm
yeah,
just
like
swiping a card.
caring.
Like, not locking no
Just doing
cards or
whatever I
nothing,
feel like
honey.
it.
We not locking
Yeah.
no cards or nothing.
Like
then.
just being able to have like financial freedom, like
Yes.
no stress. Like I could just click a button and it's there. Like I bought it, it's mine.
Yes.
Definitely that.
I would have my Birkin too. If y'all remember from last video, in my dream lifestyle, I would have
You
my
gotta
mint
comment.
green
Remember the
Hermes
color that.
Birkin. Oh,
I knew
you
you was
didn't
gonna
say it
ruin
too
it.
fast.
I knew you was gonna
didn't say
ruin
fast
it.
enough.
I'm pissed. It's okay. It's cute. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
But I think dream job would definitely be like the same, like just being able to work for myself. I honestly would love to own like my own salon.
Franchise.
Yeah, for
For
sure. I definitely want to create like not even just like a salon. Like I don't want to give salon vibes. I'm not a salon girl.
You want an experience.
I want an experience.
The key experience.
Yes, like I want it to be like there's this place in Philly, more like in Center City, where it's like a creative space for people. It's not just like, oh, you could come in and like rent out a room to take pictures. Like they have multiple things, like a podcast room for people if they want to do their podcast there, they just rent it out. A room for photographers to use to take pictures, like stuff like that. Like I would want a space like that. Like come in and anything you want to do that you're not able to do on your own, you could do here for like small fee,
right?
Like a membership fee or something like that.
So you
like
want to be able to do
yeah,
that for
like
other
different rooms for like different entrepreneurs to have some place to be able to do what they
Make
want.
sure my mic was green. Check yours real quick.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, like that's definitely my dream, just to create a space for entrepreneurs to feel like, they're an entrepreneur without the stress of like someone hovering over them or making rules about what they have to do or partake in or just do things that they want to do. So, yeah, have that freedom. Just do what you got to do, and that's that. But that's definitely a dream of mine that I manifested. That will happen.
Okay, then I'm
before
praying
30.
For. Okay,
only got about
one. Only got about 1 year.
5. Don't piss me off.
I always tell my girl, I'm like, girl, you're turning 30 next year, like tomorrow, like. My
it's
girl,
okay.
You're aging.
I feel grown and sexy. Yesterday I felt young and turned,
my sister.
and I'm in my grown and sexy era.
Okay, is it the makeup? Is it the hair? Is it the glam?
Everything.
It's giving very J Lo, very Jenny from the block.
Yeah, it is.
Call her Kiki from the block, okay?
You know what? When I was younger, I used to hate that nickname, but that was actually
Kiki?
cute, so I'm not mad at it.
Used to call you Kiki?
Yeah, I hate being called Kiki. Like that's why
I've never in my life called you Kiki. Because it doesn't even give you.
No, it don't. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Okay. So, let's laugh about the chaotic version. If all else fails, I'll marry rich and raise goats. I would do that. I wouldn't raise goats though. But I would marry rich, and I would want to have like a little mini farm.
Yeah.
But I would want to be rich enough that like I'm not taking care of them.
I'm great.
You know what I mean? Like, does it look like I feel like shoveling up like cow manure and like all that?
Or you can have like employees.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why like I want to be rich enough that I'm not taking care of them. Yeah, like a whole staff.
I would say the same.
That would be my simple like crazy version if like
I would
all
have
else didn't work.
Stable.
Like I want horses, so like my nieces, my nephews, my kids, like they can ride horses when they come over. They have goats to pet. Like I want a petting zoo in my house, like for my own family.
Yeah, I would get cows too. It's because they're so cute.
Yeah, but they need to be like I need to have big land so like they're far enough that like we don't smell that by the house.
Oh my gosh,
it's gonna piss me off.
It's a farm. It's gonna be long enough.
But then again, no. I want like farm, but still by the city, like suburb farm. I'm gonna make it work because you're rich. You could do what you want.
Hello.
Like it. So, dolls, we're back from a quick little break, and we're gonna get into segment 3. Segmento. That's not what it is. We're gonna get into segment 3, which is fear factor. What scares you about the future? I'm gonna start off with the unknown, the uncertainty of what can happen on a day to day and what's gonna happen next year or next month, tomorrow, next week. That's always gonna be a fear of the future. Besides that, failure for sure, even though you're not going to know if you're going to be successful in something until you try it. So there's always going to be the risk of failure, but that's still something that, scares me about the future. Those are 2 that come to mind for me right now. I'm going to let you go on if anything else comes to mind.
I feel like my biggest fear is really just not accomplishing my goals. I feel like I try to look at life a little bit differently. Like after you go through certain things, it really just makes you want the best out of your life, knowing that you only have this one life to live. Okay. So I feel like just like you said, like just the fear of failure is something that's like real big. Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like it's like we said earlier, I got high expectations for myself. I feel like everyone does. So just failing at something that you try to prep for or feel good about, it just really sucks. So I think that's probably like my biggest fear.
All right. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Let's get into timeline. Mm-hmm. Do you have a timeline for your life? Do you have a ideal timeline, or let's say a dream timeline?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
so definitely. You're 25 right now.
Yeah. So I wanted to have a kid like my mom had me at 27. Okay. I think I'm gonna like probably I want to have a kid by 29.
Okay. Yeah. So you gave it an extra 2 years.
Yeah, because I feel like for me right now, like in the time and a period of my life I'm in, I'm really trying to value like experiences more. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to, not that having a kid at a young age is a bad thing at all, at all. I just feel like for
you want more experience before you're
yeah, like it's just something that I don't want for myself right now. Like I know realistically it's not gonna work out. Right. And I just don't feel like I'm at the best version of me, and I can't. If I'm not the best version of myself right now, I can't be the best version for a child. So I feel like I have to be 100% there.
That's very thoughtful.
And feel 100% ready for me to bring another life into this world, because that's different. Like I'm bringing someone into this world. I need to make sure that all my ducks are in a row.
Very much so.
Yeah, so definitely. You're not just
responsible for you. You're responsible.
Yeah, no, but that's my biggest dream. Like I would love to be a mom. Like I know I'm gonna be the best mom ever.
You're gonna be such a good mom.
I'm gonna be such a good mom. So it's like that's something that I'm like super excited for.
Like imagining like.
Mm-hmm. And I don't have a preference either. Like I definitely want like a boy and a girl, but I wouldn't be mad if I get a girl first. Yeah. Like I used to want a boy real bad, but like I'm like the more that I grow up and like discovering myself and like see the type of things that I like to do, and like I really am liking girly stuff now.
Okay, maybe I will be a girl mom.
I'm like I wouldn't really mind having a little bestie.
I see you as a little girl mom. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like I see you as both, because you can be very like tomboy and dress very like sporty, but I also see you like very girly when you get dressed up, like Yeah. So I see you as both. What else is something on your timeline? Okay, so 27, 29, kid. Okay, when do you see yourself getting married? What was your ideal age?
I want to get married young. I want to get married before I have kids.
Okay.
Yeah, like
so if you say 29 for kids, that means by
I want to be married by at least 27. Oh. Like that's like
even right now.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh wow.
Like I want it to happen. I feel like that's a good enough timeline for me.
2 years.
And that's something that I like. I love stuff like that. Like I love weddings. Like I love love. Like I'm just like a lovable person. So I want all those experiences. Like I want to be able to.
Okay, girl.
Give out the love that I can. Like give somebody my 100%. So I definitely feel like by 27 I'm gonna be married, and I'm stamping that right now. I'm gonna be married.
Okay.
I don't care.
That means in 2 years, get ready for my speech, okay?
Hello.
It'll be tea and my performance, because I'm gonna definitely have my own entrance. Like it's gonna be.
Oh my god, my wedding is gonna be so much fun. I think about my wedding all the time, like what I want to do at it, like who I would invite, what type of color scheme, everything. I think about this.
I have a whole notes. Like I have TikToks, I have videos,
I literally, as a kid, like I wanted to go to college to become a wedding decorator.
I used to want to be an event planner, but I used to want to do interior design more.
Like so bad. So like I already know my wedding is gonna be a ball.
So my timeline, ideally, for me to have kids, I was always 50-50. But if I had to say by a certain age, I want to say I want to at least have my first by like 29, 30, the latest to have my first one. Just because by the time they're turning 18, I'm like 48. You know what I mean? I think of it like that. Like I think of the long run. Like I don't want to be like 50 something at my kids like prom, and like when they finally start having kids, I'm like in my 70s. Like I want to be able to see my grandchildren, and maybe even live long enough to see my grandchildren's like children, like my great grandchildren. You know what I mean? So I want to say by like 29, I need to at least have one. 30, the latest, to at least have one.
Yeah.
Is my ideal hope for right now if I'm gonna have kids.
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't have one by 30, like that's okay. And if I don't have a kid at all, like I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like I don't know. I need me a little one. I think like as much as I say I don't, and I've said it before on the podcast. The more I'm around like the little babies and like my little nieces, my nephews, and like even like seeing like my nephew grow up, my goddaughter grow up like in the past like 6, 5 years, my niece like seeing all of them grow up, I'm just like like I kind of do want one of y'all. Like as much as I love giving y'all back to y'all parents, no shade, no shade. I love my babies, but like I think I do. I think I do.
So when can you see yourself getting married?
Getting married.
Like, do you see like yourself married by a certain age?
I don't say by a certain age per se, but I don't want to be past a certain age, I guess. So I guess yeah, by a certain age. If I'm gonna say 29, 30 to have a kid, I do in a sense want my kid to already be at my wedding. Like I don't want like to not have my kid there. Like I don't want it to be like, oh, like mom and mom. I'm looking at you talking about the wedding. Anyway, so I don't want the kids to be like, like dad and dad like got married before. Like, we never got to see the wedding. Like, so now they gotta wait for a vow renewal.
So you want to have kids before you get married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I say like 29, 30 for kids. Get married. Maybe like by 35. I don't want to be old either. I want to be fresh, a young hen. Still young and turn at the wedding. Get ready for the performance. Me and the girls gonna throw it all. Turn it out. I don't want to be too old. I don't like that. But I also wouldn't mind like before I turn like if not 35, I would say 37. I don't want to be past 37.
I feel like 37 is 40.
Exactly. That's why like when you're 25, I tell you you're 30. Like you're already there. You're already past the gap.
So you're gonna be 40 getting married.
I mean, but that's besides the point, to be quite honest. So finishing it out, we're gonna get into segment 4. That'll be the last segment for this episode. Joint dreams and bestie plans. Do we have any shared goals? I feel like none that we may have talked about, but I feel like we do have shared goals.
Yeah.
Like because we see our goals tying into each other. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like our individual goals still in a sense tied to each other because we see it with each other. Like whether the other one in a sense has fully fulfilled what they've seen for each other, we still see the other one at the top with us. Okay? So if that makes sense to y'all, that's what I would say is our shared goal. Is just like no matter what, just being successful with each other at the top is our shared goal. Like
I agree. Yeah, because I just feel like that's always how we've been. Like it hasn't been like we haven't talked about our dreams and goals without like including each other in those dreams and goals. Like if I be like, I can't wait till I'm rich, I'm gonna do this and this and that. Yeah, like I'd be like, I can't wait to get you a Chanel bag.
Yeah, like it always ties back into like each other, like in some sort of aspect, or like there's times where I'm saying like when the network picks the podcast up, like girl, you're gonna be the real Onsa MUA. Like she's still the Onsa MUA, but it's not as big as it would be with the network or with the. Or when I go to the Grammys and when I go to host this, like, my sister's the MUA, like, hello, the plus one to the events, coming to the events, baby, she's doing Miami Fashion Week. I'm there with her as hello. You get what I mean? So, our shared goals always tie back into each other. Yeah. Or our individual goals. Clock that T. Clock that T. If you had to choose a city for us to spontaneously move to, although you're not spontaneous, as in move tonight, where would you choose? And I say,
can I pick one or two?
One.
I mean, it's like either or. Like, it just really depends on the vibe.
You had to pick right now.
Okay, I'm gonna say LA.
Really?
I'm gonna say LA because I was really gonna go with like New York, like Manhattan first, off the strength of like we like to do stuff and see things and like do cute brunches, do cute museums, and that's something that never dies out there. Like we will never get bored. Like we'll always have something to do. Like we feeling sad in the house, we can go do something crazy. Like But then I feel like there's a part of us that just craves like peace and like cute vibes, and just
Literally.
driving and just like views and like beach days and stuff like that. So like I think that's why I would say like LA would be first, because it's just so much like, yeah, there's a lot of things out there, but like it's just different. Like we could go to Rodeo Drive and just shop. Right. Like the girls, like, you know, like it's just a cute brunch day. Like it would just be like, I feel like New York, but like 20 times better.
I would say, which is funny because it just came to mind right now. But then it's like, there's so many things that happen in other states that we don't experience, like because of the coast where we're on. But there's a piece of me that says Miami. I just see myself on South Beach, like with a nice beachfront, like with my sister, with our businesses. I love like. Miami. And I'm like, we would be outside, like the party, the shopping, the experience, the beach, like. Miami. Yeah, I would say South Beach.
And not like no ghetto part of Miami. Like,
no, I'm saying like South Beach,
center, like
center of South Beach, beachfront. Like maybe I'm down the street from the Versace mansion. Okay, yeah, rich. So if we were to have to take a trip, let's say plan one right now for us to leave next week, where would you go? Just you and me. And we would have clothes, whatever we wanted clothes wise would be there. Or not even next week. We were to leave right now, just like I said.
I would say Jamaica.
Really? Yeah. That's so random. Okay.
I feel like we would have so much fun out there. Like the vibes, like the beaches, the people, the food. Like it's like not a hit or miss.
Okay. My place for us to visit right now would be, I think, Ibiza in Spain. Like it's a party spot. It's Spain. It's Spanish, and Ibiza is like beautiful. I would say Ibiza. Even though like there are some other places that are like my dream places, but I'm saying like if I had to pick a spontaneous place, I wouldn't pick one of my dream places. Like, I would want to plan my dream places and I really get to experience.
Have an itinerary and everything.
Yes, very much itinerary, but. So dolls, that's gonna close this video out with my bestie.
It was so much fun.
Thanks for coming back, sister. She's usually behind the scenes, but you know, we're back on set officially in front of the camera. Okay, for you dolls to see and talk about. Let's get into it. Let's get into the face. Let's get into it for real.
What do you do? Close up. Close your eyes. Good color choice.
Yeah. So dolls, that's really that's really just it. That's that. Quite frankly, send it to your mommy, your daddy, your grandpappy, your grandma, everybody. Your sister, your brother, your boyfriend, your ex, your girlfriend, that man you sleeping with, that girl you sleeping with, you know, that situationship. It don't matter. Send it to your coworker, your doctor, your PCP, everybody, your therapist,
your dog.
Let your dog watch it. Yeah. Put it on the TV for your dog while you're at work and play it on repeat on loop. Yeah. So they get used to my voice and it soothes them. Signing off, dolls. I love y'all.